Hello, everyone. My name is Holly, and I will be one of the language trainers for this hour. We will be going over a reading exercise with vocabulary activities. The topic will be on conspiracy theories. Let me show you the material. So first of all, we'll talk about what conspiracy theories are. Then we will look at some vocabulary, and then we will read an article. We will look at the pronunciation of these words and also what they mean. Then we will go through comprehension and finish these sentences. Then we will look at the vocabulary and see if we can rewrite these sentences using the correct form. And then we will discuss this topic. That is what we will do for the next hour. So I hope to see all of you and work with you with this material. Hi, Umberto. How are you? Umberto? Umberto, if you're trying to speak, I can't hear you, unfortunately. It is nice to see you, though. Maybe you can get the audio working on this. Anyway, we will be going over vocabulary related to conspiracy theories. It should be a fun class, especially if you have opinions in this area. So we will discuss this material. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Holly, and I am a native speaker of English from Idaho. I am came back to the States about 5 to 6 years ago. So hello, Humberto. Hopefully it'll work this time. I hear something now. I don't hear any voices though. Hello? Oh, good. We can hear you. I can hear you.
Yes. Yes, I
Yeah.
can hear you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello.
Hello. Did your internet go out the last time during the last class?
Yes, yes, the
Yeah.
connection was too slow.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, it happens sometimes. So,
Yes.
yeah. But I remember what country you're from. You're from
Oh,
Peru.
oh, that's. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you
Yeah.
remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, but
You're good.
hopefully in a couple more days or when next week or whenever you take another class, I will still remember. So,
Okay,
but
okay, that's good. That's good to
yeah,
hear.
yeah. So what time is it right now in Peru?
What time? Here in Peru is like
Midnight?
10 p.m.
10 p.m.
Yes,
Okay, so it's a two
p.m.
hour difference from Idaho. Okay. So it's in the same time zone as Colombia then.
Yes, it's like
Um,
Colombia,
yeah,
the same.
same time zone. Okay. Yeah, and then Chile is in the same time zone as Brazil. So I've got to get it. I'll figure it out. I used to know your guys' geography really well. when I was in school. I knew everything about South America, it felt like. So, didn't really, but it felt like it. We were always studying South America. So, anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. So, are you interested in conspiracy theories?
Oh, I don't know what is that.
Okay, it's
Conspiracy.
like, for example, Elvis is not really dead. Things like
Oh,
that,
okay.
that
Okay.
kind of
So,
stuff.
okay. Yes, it's very interesting. One day I hear about Walt Disney that he also some people say that he's alive,
Oh,
but
really?
yes, but I don't know if it's really
Uh-huh.
it's true. I don't know if it's true, but
Yeah,
uh,
those are kind. I wonder how he'd be alive though, because he's really old. So,
yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew that too,
yeah.
but
But maybe some special aging powder or something from some of the witches that he in
uh,
his movies or
yes.
whatever.
So someday I heard that he he's like freezing. He's
He's he's
he's
frozen, yeah. I've heard
he's
that.
frozen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, he's
the
frozen.
pyrogenics or something like that. Yeah, I've heard that one
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
So I'm gonna put on the screen share here in just a second. Okay. Yeah, so what we're gonna do on this class, hopefully more people come, but if not, you can get a private lesson with people who will watch the recording. So but anyway, what we'll be doing is um, we will have talk about conspiracy theories and look at vocabulary words, read through an article, and
Okay.
then do vocabulary activities, and then a discussion. So it should be fairly interesting. Um, so yeah, conspiracy theories are theories are things that you've heard that isn't really true. Like this is a big one. Have you heard this conspiracy theory that the United States didn't really land on the moon?
I know. I never heard
You haven't
about
heard that
that.
one? Yeah,
No, I never heard about that.
that's a real common one, and I've heard that yeah, the U.S. didn't land on the moon. Another one I've heard that some people actually really believe is that the Bush administration actually orchestrated 911. Um, and they made the buildings go down, and it wasn't really what happened. Yeah, lots of
Yeah.
different ones. So Elvis is alive. So do you know these words right here? Um, uh,
Yeah. I heard.
harmless, hoax, footish,
Okay. Let me see.
photoshopping, powerless, and fuel. Do you know these words?
Uh, um, not many of them.
Okay,
Uh,
right.
just just few, I think.
Yeah,
Few. Harmless. Harmless.
okay. So, yeah, so if something is harmless, it is, it causes no harm. Hoax, if something is a hoax, it's not true. For example, people believe that this moon landing is a hoax. They don't believe that it was really true. So it was faked.
It's like a fake. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
so
fake.
like fake is another word for a hoax. Um, footage
Okay.
comes from a video. So a section of a video is a footage. It's called footage. So and
Okay.
and photoshopping. Do you know that? It's from It's where you can take a photo and you like this is all white, but you can make the photo black, or
Yes, yes. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I know that
And
one.
mhm. And then powerless is lack of power. If you are powerless, you are unable to do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the verb to fuel
To
means
fuel.
to fuel. It's a verb. To fuel means to get energy, to be energized.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I guess I don't know who's coming tonight. Of course, it is Friday night, right? So maybe
Yes,
people are out.
yes.
So okay. So let's go ahead and read through this. I will read. I'll go ahead and we'll switch. Take turns reading. I will read the first paragraph, and you can read the second, and I will read the third, and so on. Okay. So when you look at the photos, you know they are fake, explains Tom Crossland. Why can't you see any stars? And in 1969, we definitely didn't have the technology to send people to the moon. Okay. All right. Can you read the next one?
Okay. Tom, should I continue?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Tom is part of an online group which believe that the moon landings starting with Apollo 11 and 9 and 1
19.
uh, 1 1969 are
1969. All
are
right.
uh,
Let's look at these words.
so I have
Uh,
to
yeah,
do
these
with
words
a
up here.
words. Okay,
The, yeah.
okay, okay. Are a hoax,
Hoax. Yeah. Mhm.
hoax. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. Surveys have found that up to 20% of Americans believe that NASA faked uh, the photoshopping.
No, no, it's in another one. It's a part of the video, section of a video.
Okay, the uh,
Yeah. Fake the footage. Okay.
footage, footage. Okay, footage means a part of a video, right?
Yeah, it's a part that we
For
see.
example,
If it's say for example you have a video and you edit part of it out, the part we see, excuse me, the part we see is the footage.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. The figure is similar in the United Kingdom, with 1% of people surveyed also believing that Buzz Lightyear was the first man on the moon.
Okay. And who is Buzz Lightyear?
Uh, Buzz Lightyear, mm, uh, maybe probably will be is probably will be uh, astronaut.
Here, let me show you. Let me show you who Buzz Lightyear is. Buzz Lightyear is that. He's from the Pixar movie Toy Story.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yes, I
So
remember.
yeah, so that's why it's so funny. It's one uh,
Okay,
1% of people surveyed also believe Lightyear was the first man on the moon. So,
Okay, okay, I understand. Okay.
yeah. Hello, Carlos. Welcome. How are you today?
Hi, thank you. Good.
Excellent, excellent. We are just working on an article. We're reading an article about conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Okay, and we just read this survey. This that there are people that do believe that the moon landing in 1969 was faked, was not true.
Okay.
Okay, okay. All right. So I will read this paragraph, and then Carlos, you can read the next one. So, the moon landing hoax is one of many well-known conspiracy stories. A number of events of recent times have been subject to conspiracy rumors, especially on the internet. There are scores of books with websites dedicated to Jack the Ripper, with possible connections to the British royal family, the deaths of Marilyn Monroe and President Kennedy, the Mafia, CIA, and more recent events such as the 9/11 destruction of the World Trade Center. Okay, you guys, are there any words in here that you do not know? Okay,
I'm fine.
you're fine. Okay, and Umberto, you're fine? Okay, so Carlos, can you read the next paragraph?
Since the 1990s, surveys have shown that the belief in conspiracy theories has grown. Television such as X-Files in the USA demonstrated the growing lack of trust in the government.
Okay, all right. And Umberto, can you read the next paragraph?
Okay. Uh, Tom is part of an online group which believe.
Wait,
Okay,
wait, wait. Sorry, it starts here.
okay. Many non-believers can find it hard to understand why conspiracy theories, theories,
Mm-hmm.
theories are
Mm-hmm.
so common, as scientists have suggested that the main reason people want to believe is that it gives a feeling of control. Terrible things happen in the world, and most people are
Okay, look at
uh,
the words. Any
uh,
idea?
uh,
Carlos, if you
uh,
you know what one it is, you can say it as well. Okay. Um, the word.
Sorry, but I can see what it was coming after that.
Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna go ahead and put these words on the the chat so that we don't have to scroll back up and down. Bear with me a moment. Okay, and so terrible things happen in the world, and most people are blank. It's just to stop any of them, and they're on the. It's on the Verbling chat. One of those words is. Which word do you think that would be?
Powerless.
Powerless. Yes. So they're powerless to stop any of them. Okay, Umberto, can you finish?
yes, uh, blaming a person or group of people is natural human reaction, while theories about Jack Ripper or JFK might be uh, might be uh, I don't know.
Starts with an H.
Mm, oh,
No, it's the other one.
harmless.
Harmless, yeah.
Harmless. There is a danger that government policies over global warming or international terrorism could be affected by conspiracy theories.
All right, excellent. Thank you. Carlos, could you read the next paragraph?
In the case of moon landings, we might expect that recent high-resolution photographs of the landing sites will put an end to the rumors. However, it has only served to fuel the online discussions, with NASA accused of photoshopping the images. It seems as little can be done to stop the spread of conspiracy stories.
Okay, all right. So, guys, first of all, are there any words or phrases that we read that you do not understand? So you guys are fine? So what do you think, Carlos? Do you think that the United States really landed on the moon in 1969?
Well, I'm not sure, really. I'm not sure. I think yes, that they did, but you before told that some people were thinking that they didn't have the technology to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I think at the moment all the world thought that it was for real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Including my mother told me about that when she watched on television. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think, Humberto? Do you think it's real or?
Um, mm, mm, well, I think that is real because I see many videos about how USA landed in the moon, and and also why do they have to lie? Will have to lie about this issue.
Yeah. So
Uh,
why would they lie? Yeah.
yes, yes,
Well, I think they lie if they did lie, it was because it was during the Cold War. You guys know what that means? Cold War against the USSR. That would be the reason. And there was the arms race and also the space race. So everybody was trying to beat everybody else. But I don't know. I have a hard time believing these conspiracy theories. So for the same reason as you, Humberto. Why would they lie? So, all right.
okay.
Yeah, I agree with you. Why would they lie? But let's look at the comprehension. Let's look at these sentences and let's see if we can finish the right sentences. Number one, Umberto, can you do that one?
20% of Americans. Mm,
Which one is correct?
which one of those three? Those
Yeah.
three. Okay. Think that NASA didn't send people to the moon.
Correct. 20% think that NASA didn't send people to move. and 1% of British think that Buzz Lightyear is a real person. So,
Yeah.
Carlos, can you do number 2?
Conspiracy theories are often discussed on the internet.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any of the discussion groups on the internet?
No, not really, no.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Have you, Humberto?
What?
Have you seen any discussions on the internet about the different conspiracy theories?
No, I never seen.
No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine once when I was living in Finland gave me a video and told me to watch it. And it was a conspiracy theory, and I lasted about 20 minutes and gave it right back to him. I'm not interested in this. So okay, Carlos, number 3.
In 1990s, people trusted the government less.
Yes. In the 1990s, people trusted the government less. Perfect. Okay, and Umberto, number 4.
Number 4. Belief in conspiracy theories. Yeah, very. It's always harmless.
Okay. Yeah, it could be any of these. However, the answer really is belief in conspiracies might have bad consequences. So, all right. Next one, number 5. Carlos, can you do that?
New photographs of the moon landing sites have increased the rumors.
Yeah.
Because they say that they didn't have the stars.
Yeah, there's no stars in the whereas and because of the technology of pictures, you can fake things really quick. So, and where were those pictures earlier? So, okay. Let's look at these. Question for you guys. So the moon landing is a conspiracy theory that people talk about. Do you have any type of conspiracy theory in your country that you guys can think of? So Umberto, how about?
I have to think about it.
Okay, Carlos, can you think of a conspiracy theory from your country? Umberto, can you think of one?
Yes. I remember, but I'm going to think one.
Okay. I think it's hard to think of one. So, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's hard.
Yeah. So what? I can't remind me what country you're from, Carlos. Is it Mexico?
Argentina.
Argentina. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't remember. Okay, let's rewrite the sentences using the word or phrase in the parentheses. And if you guys can think of one, we can. You guys can tell all of us about it. So, okay. So we'll be using these words or phrases. Using the word or phrase in parentheses. Blame. Okay. So number 1, Carlos, can you change this sentence using the word blame?
Keiko blamed Jim.
Okay.
Keiko blamed Jim
Keiko blamed Jim. Okay.
For the accident.
For the accident. Okay. That is one way you can do that. Also, you can say Keiko blamed the accident on Jim. So either one are fine. Keiko blamed Jim for the accident, or Keiko blamed the accident on Jim. I need to put this in the correct one. Okay. Number 2, Tony couldn't stop the runaway train. Umberto, how would you change that using the word powerless?
Tony feel powerless. Because the train ran away.
Okay, maybe how about because he couldn't stop the runaway train. Okay, or you could say Tony was powerless to stop the runaway train. Either one of those. Okay. Number 3. Carlos, can you do that one?
Yeah, but in this context, scores, what does it mean? It's like...
Okay, in this scores, in this context, scores mean a lot or many people.
What?
So a lot of people.
A lot of people. I was thinking about to score a goal, but no, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but then you have the scores. What is the score in the basketball game or the soccer game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
okay. Score is a lot of people.
Yep. Okay. A lot of people or a lot of things in this respect. So how would you change this one?
Well, score were injured.
Okay. All you have to do in this one is the scores of people.
Okay.
Scores of people were injured when the stage collapsed. So, okay. Put an end. Umberto, how would you use that word in this sentence? Henry stopped the problem by resigning.
The next one, number 4?
Yep. Number 4, yep.
Okay. Henry stopped it. Henry put an end the problem by resigning.
Henry put an end to the problem by resigning. Yeah. Okay. Number 5, Carlos, can you try that one?
Derek and Sandy. Oh, no, Derek said Sandy has done. Okay. Derek accused Sandy.
Derek accused Sandy of stealing the money.
Yeah.
The sentence kind of changes slightly. Okay. Umberto, how would you do number 6?
There are lots of websites that are dedicated to Harry Potter books.
Yes, that are dedicated to the Harry Potter books, yes. I have never read a Harry Potter book and I've never watched a Harry Potter movie. Is the movie or are the books really all that good?
I have been told that yes, they are great, but I never read them.
You haven't either.
No, 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 no.
Have you seen the movies?
No,
No? Oh, wow. I thought I was the only one in the world,
no.
Carlos.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Humberto, so have you watched or the Harry Potter movies or read the Harry Potter books?
No, I never read and watched a movie about Harry Potter.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Usually I'm the only one. So okay, so we can just assume that they're good, but why have you guys never watched or read the books?
Uh, I don't like science fiction. No? So, hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, we can't hear you, Holly. Uh-uh.
No.
Dice que ya viene, no se le escucha nada de lo que habla.
Sí, parece que está con la conexión baja.
Hello again. Can you hear
No.
me this now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I'm not sure why this is happening, so I apologize. Well, so let's get back. We were I think we were talking about Harry Potter and
Yes.
Carlos, why haven't you ever read the Harry Potter series?
Um, well, I was never interested in the stories about him. No, not really. I don't know.
Just no interest. Okay. And I never watched it because I have enough people in my life that were against it, and then a lot of people that loved it, and I decided I didn't want to get part of the controversy. So if I if I don't know about it, then I'm not part of it. So
A friend told me that they're written in a really easy English, but it's really nice. The book,
yeah.
about the books, about the movies. Well, they were so successful that they should be good, but I never saw them. No.
Yeah, well, they're written in really easy English because they're written for children, so it is actually fairly easy to read. Apparently, that's from what I've been told. But yeah, I've just never been interested. So, all right. Do you guys know what a runaway train is? Hello? Yeah, good. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so runaway train is just kind of it's a runaway train just doesn't stop. The brakes are no longer working. Okay. I don't think there's anything here we can really discuss. So let's go on. Let's go into this discussion. So the first one we've already actually talked about. None of us think the moon landings were faked. So next one, Carlos, what do you know about any of the conspiracy theories mentioned in the text? So it was
Yeah.
there was
No, I don't know, but I heard really that
uh-huh.
the 9/11 when it happened, some Americans were involved in that, and they helped the terrorists to do that. I heard, but I am not sure, obviously.
Yeah, I saw a video where they were actually blaming the Bush administration, that the terrorists were not involved with it at all. That it was the Bush family dynasty that was doing it, and I was like, really?
Yeah,
So
but that is impossible because the terrorists were in the plane in the planes or no? I mean, they died. They know which people died there, and some of them were terrorists. The same is happening again. Se fue de nuevo.
Sí, de vuelta se fue.
sorry about that.
No,
Hello.
no problem. No problem. No problem.
Now when it happens to you guys can know. Okay, well it happens to the teachers too. So, but anyway, yeah. So Carlos, you were saying that the terrorists were getting helped by people on the ground.
Yes, but then you said something, and I think that couldn't be right or true because they know which people died in there in the terrorist act, and some of the people were terrorists.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I think the terrorists were involved there. I
Mhm.
think
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
they were in the planes, they hijacked the planes. No, at least one. So
Mhm. Yeah. I don't know. I have a hard time. I have a hard time swallowing that theory. So Umberto, what do you think? What do you know about any of the conspiracy theories mentioned in the text? Umberto? Okay, so maybe it's your turn, and you're having technical issues. Carlos, are there any conspiracy theories that you believe?
Um, I'm not sure about this. No, I'm not sure. Maybe in this case, in the 9/11, yeah, some helped. They received some help, the terrorists, but
Mm-hmm.
the others, I really don't know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for me, don't believe the ones on 911, but the moon landing makes more sense to me that they faked that one. But then again, who knows? So,
Yeah.
all right. Next one. Are there any conspiracy theories concerning your country? So that's what I asked you later. Can you think of any?
I was thinking, but really, nothing comes to my mind, really.
Yeah, remind me. Yeah, you're from Argentina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of any that comes to mind. So yeah, and there's of course a lot of when it comes to mind. Whenever a Hollywood celebrity dies, they're really alive and they're just tired of the paparazzi.
Yeah. You remind me of something. Yes, there were people saying that one multimillionaire here, then he was killed many years ago when I was younger, and many people say that actually he faked his own death and he was still alive. Well, that I remember about that one. Yeah.
Or I think maybe I'm making this up, but didn't people also say that like Hitler and some of those people actually faked their own deaths and they went
Yeah,
to
no,
they
I
went to
heard the same.
Argentina?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that theory. You're right about Hitler. Yes, yes. Well, but that I don't know if that's because we received a lot of Nazis in the 40s.
Yeah. You did, and
They came here, so they made
did they change the way they thought?
I don't know, but they were to the south of the country, to to a city. Most of them called Bariloche, which is to the south, colder weather. But yeah, but yes, they say Hitler also went there, but I don't know.
Yeah. It's funny when you hear those kind of stories. It's like, really? Come on. So, okay, next one. Why do you think so many people believe conspiracy theories?
Well, because they have nothing to do, really. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's a mistrust in government and mistrust in all kinds of things. For example, a year ago, I was working at a company and they had announced that everyone would be getting laid off, and they gave everybody 90 days or 60 days notice or 90 days notice, and there were so many theories coming through that they're plotting against everybody, and I was blown away. And it's like, no, they're just laying you off. There's nothing. It's not personal. So,
Yeah.
and but anyway, all right. Yeah. Do you have any other ideas about conspiracy theories or anything of this matter? Or any questions you have about English or language learning or?
No, not about the conspiracy theories, really, no.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and it looks like we're pretty much done. Probably if we would have had more people, we would have taken the whole time. But we have we're about 7 minutes early, and so I think I'm just going to stop the class
Okay,
at this
cool.
point. So,
Okay, thank
okay.
you very much.
All right. Thank you.